Imagine waking up tomorrow morning. You reach for your phone to check your bank balance. The app opens, but the familiar green numbers are gone. The dollar sign is gone. Instead, you see a new symbol, a digital token, glowing gold, backed by a complex neural network that now controls the entire global economy. In this video, you are going to discover the terrifying realistic scanning of a financial grade asset. The first, you will learn about the mathematical deadline that exists, one where the $36 trillion debt becomes statistically impossible to pay back, forcing the government to hit the delete button. The second, we will simulate the first 24 hours of this transition. You will see exactly what happened to your cash, your 401,000, and your debt went. The artificial utterance token over the Federal Reserve. And finally, you will understand the concept of the golden cops. You will see how currency backed by a gold and managed by AI creates a world where inflation is zero, but your freedom to spend your own money simply ceases to exist. This exists science fiction. The technology for this system is being built right now. The only question is, are you ready for the switch? To understand the future, we first have to look at the mode of the present. And the mode is broken right now. The global finance system is running on a trampoline that is spinning too fast. The United States is borrowing money just to pay for the interest on the money it already borrowed. It is a spiral. Throughout history, the scenario has only ever ended in two ways. Separate from where the money becomes trash or a total currency reset. Let's assume the year is 2027. Trust in paper money has collapsed. The world is demanding something real. They want to go back to the gold standard. But there is a massive logistical problem. Gold is heavy. Gold is slow. You cannot carry a gold bar into a grocery store to buy milk. The modern economy moves at the speed of light, but gold moves at the speed of a focused horse. So the powers that be decide to merge the oldest form of money with the newest form of technology. They catch the hour. Cash is set to the Federal Reserve is abolished. The word of government is far in their place sits a common computer running a signal or channel the algorithms. Every digital dollar in existence is appended to a federation of a gram of gold held in the vaults. But unlike the old gold standard, humans are not allowed to touch the order. Humans are emotional. Humans panic. Humans print money to win elections. The AI has on prime, directive, mountain, stability. It cannot be breathed. It cannot be lobbied. At first, This song like Paradise. Think about it. The pain you feel right now at the gas pump or the grocery store. That pain is caused by inflation, by the devaluations of your labor. Under the AI gold standard, the pain stops instantly. Because the currency is hard capped by psychical goals, the government cannot print more of it to fund wars of stimulus checks. The IA calculates the exact simply and the amount of every product in the economy in real life. It adjusts the volatility of money with secretal precision. Prices at Walmart doesn't just stop rising, they stabilize. Your savings actually attain their value for the first time in 50 years. If you put money under your mattress, it buys more next year, not less. The chaotic volatility of the stock market flow turns into a calm, predictable line. But here's the catch. This is the part that nobody talks about in the press. Realities. For an artistical intelligence to perfectly manage a gold basket currency without human error, it needs data. It doesn't just need some data. It needs all the data. For the system to work, the AI must know every single transaction happening in the economy. It's not just tracking money, it's tracking value. This brings us to the smart contract economy. Your money is no longer just a passive store of value. It becomes programmable code under the old system. The system we have today, money is neutral. If you have a $20 bill, you can buy a Bible, a bottle of whiskey, on a weapon. The $20 bill doesn't care who you are. It doesn't have a moral compass. It doesn't have a memory in your mind, for example, God. But the aura cares, the aura knows, since the currency is modeled by AI to prevent risk to the collective economy. The AI begins to categorize the transactions. It creates a risk profile for every user that influences you. This is where the dream of financial stability turns into the nightmare of algorithm control. Let's look at how this plays out in real life with real people. Imagine a man named Alex. Alex is a successful guy. He works hard, pays his taxes, and has saved up 50,000 units of this new currency. He decides he wants to buy a classic car, a vintage V8 muscle car from the 1970s. In my mind, it's a good dream. Yes. He walks into the dealership. The car is beautiful. The price is fair. He has the money. He taps his phone to pay. Transactional declined. Alex is confused. He checks his balance. The money is there. He tries again. Declined. Then a notification pops up on his screen. Password blocked. Asset depreciation risk is too high. Chevron offset quote accepted for this quarter. Recommendation: Porsche electric model. Alex is refused. He screams at the dealer. He calls his bank, but there is no human at the bank to override the decision. The dealer can take the money out if he wants to. The ledger is centralized. The AI has decided that for the stability of the economy and the environment, Alex shall not own that car. It's not legal to buy the car, it's not just. Technology impossible. Yes, in this life we lie. This is a fundamental shift. You still hold private property, but you have lost the sovereignty of your transaction. Now, let's look at a different scenario. Let's look at Sarah and John, a retired cops. Sarah and Connor did trust digital banks. They grew up in an era of cash. When that acquisition was unleashed, they were skeptical. They kept $100,000 in paper cash hidden in a safe in their basement. They thought they were being smart. They thought they were predicting their smells. But the AI gold system requires total digital nosing. When the switch happened, the government gave them a 90-day window to deposit their psychical cash and convert it into the new digital gold tokens. Sarah and John hesitated. They waited. They didn't want to be in the system. Today, the 90-day window is closed. Sarah tries to use her paper cash to buy groceries from a neighbor. The neighbor looks at the paper bills and shakes his head. I can't take this, he says. I can't deposit it. The bank won't accept it. It's just paper. In the blink of an eye, their life savings went from a fortune to historical memorabilia. The AI doesn't not recognize an anonymous wallet. If it is not on the blockchain, it does not exist. Sarah John went from a comfortable fragments to absolute poverty, not because they moved up, but understand, but because they refused to surrender their privacy. But it's not all bad news, right? There must be winners in this system. The winners are the asset holders. If you own real estate, produce your land, or gold before the switch, you are known the new aristocracy. Because the currency is differentially, the incentive to invest changes. In all current inflationary world, you have to invest your money because if you hold cash, it loses value. You are forced to participate in the stock market. In the AI gold world, cash goes value, so the rich stop investing, they stop building new business, they stop taking risks, they just sit on their wealth like dragons, guarding a pile of gold. The economy slows down, innovation does. Why will a billionaire invest in risky startups that might fail when he can just hold his currency and get richer by doing nothing? Social mobility freezes. If you were born rich, you stay rich. If you were born poor, the order to clean up has been pulled away. This is the reality of the golden cog. Inside the copper, you are safe, you are fed. The financial crisis of the past, the Houston bubbles, the bank crashed, the stock market crashed, they are all gone. The AI manages the flow of resources perfectly. There is no West, but outside the goal was freedom. The freedom to make a mistake. The freedom to buy something stupid. Yes, of course, the freedom to transcribe which whatever you want, whenever you want, without a machine analyzing whether it is a wallet exchange. We often say we want stability. We look at the house or the currency economy, at the skyrocketing prices, and we beg the government to fix it. But be careful what you wish for. A perfect economy might cost you the only thing that money can't buy. A perfect economy might cost you the only thing that money can't buy. Your choice. The scarce part of this scenario isn't the technology. We already have the technology. We have the AI. We have the digital ledgers. We have the gold. The scarce part is that we are sleepwalking toward it. Central bank digital currencies, or CBDCs, are being piloted in countries representing over 90% of the global GDP right now. The infrastructure is being slowed down, backed or feed. Really we are busy arguing about politics on social media. The dollar is tired. It is overleveraged. It is reaching the end of its lifespan. Something will replace it. It is inevitable. The question is not if it will happen. The question is what the new rules will be. Will we make to a decentralized system where the people control the money? Or will we move to the centralized efficiency of the machine? As you sit here today looking at your bank account, ask yourself one question. If the screen does if this screen does dark and the rules change tomorrow, what do you actually own? Do you own your assets? Or do you just have permission to use them for now? Just think about it. What will be your money with your bank account? What will be in your life?